back in the times of the Revolution and when Washington led the troops across the river, and the only thing they had on their feet were burlap sacks because their shoes were gone and wore out. They didn't even have shoes. And it was wintertime, there was ice and cold, and they were walking through the river trying to get to the other side. To protect us, our freedom. Those are small things, or big things that they did. Are we willing to do that kind of a magnitude of do something to change our nation, to keep us free? We have to sacrifice. Our passion has to be to make a difference. If we can do that, we can change our nation. We can protect our nation. We can remain free for the generations to follow. That's what we have to do. That's what we have to do. We have to be willing to step forward. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm a regular old guy, small businessman, work hard every day, but I feel the need to be out front, leading the way. I want to be on the front line. I want to be one of those guys that gets up every day and is willing to fight for the generations to come. Because I can stand here today because of what they did generations ago. That makes a difference to me in my life. Are we willing to do that? Your call is to be at those local meetings. That's where you really, truly need to start. You need to commit to that. If we're going to make a difference, we've got to be involved. It's got to be more than rallies. I personally think that it's time for us to put the signs down, get past our anger, and absolutely get to work. And that's one small way we can do that. Rallying is great, but you can only do it so much. And then you got to really think about, well, what am I rallying for? What good is a rally if you're not going to do anything about it? You know? You got to have courage. The only way you're going to have courage is to have knowledge. The only way you're going to have knowledge is to educate yourself. And when you do all that, you'll have a boldness. You'll be able to go and talk to your neighbor about an issue. You'll be able to explain why this is happening and what we need to do to change it correctly. Are we willing to do that as a nation? That's what we have to decide. That's what we have to decide. Are we serious? Or we just want to sit around and hold some signs? The time is now. We have no time to waste. We have a big election coming up here in November. And there's still work to be done. Even here in Tennessee, even back home in Virginia. When I get back, October 30th was the final rally in D.C. When I get back that Sunday and Monday, I'm going to be working to help to try to get my congressman elected. Because I believe in what he's all about and what he can do for us. And then I'm at the polls all day. And then on that Tuesday, election day, I'm at the poll all day, working the poll. Do I have to? No. I don't have to do any of it. I don't have to be riding around America on a bike. But I have to do it. Because I can't live without myself if I feel that draw to change America. It's not up to everybody to do a 16,000-mile bike ride across our nation. But everybody has a gift, and everybody has ability to do something towards the effort of saving our country. Don't be naive to think it's not happening. Because it is. And it's up to us to make that difference. I want to close with this before I close in prayer. Again, I appreciate everybody coming out today. But a couple weeks before I left for my trip on August 15th, a couple weeks prior to that, I woke up one morning and a poem came to me. Just came to me. And I want to share it with you. And before I do,